So do you recognize me? Wife was complaining about my beard last night, so I said, oh, I'll take care of that. And well, I guess I did. I've been wandering around this woods now for about an hour and have not found anything. I'm hoping that we do. There was a Civil War skirmish not far from here, and I have found bullets not far from here. If you see this, that means I'm going to find stuff. I found one thing so far, but it's not really good enough for a video, so. Alright, without further ado, I just want you to see my pretty face. Let's go digging. Had a decent signal there, and there's a target. It looks like it's probably a modern, I don't know what that is. I thought it was a rifle cartridge, or a pistol cartridge, but it isn't. That's some type of snap, isn't it? Okay. We'll keep looking. That's gold looking, isn't it? Maybe the next one will be a gold coin, not a piece of junk. It's really light. So I found my first piece of lead, and I can't tell if it's a fired bullet or melted lead. I'm hoping it's melted lead, because that's usually a good indication that there's a camp nearby. Don't know for sure, but yeah, okay, right here, man, we might be on it. It's probably his nest way up in that big tree, that pile of leaves right in the center of the screen. Here's our first signal that really does sound like a bullet, and I'm going to take the headphones off so you can hear it. You ready? I suspect there's a bullet pretty shallow. Look at that. Wow. That's a fired pistol bullet. Probably from the Civil War. Looks like maybe a Colt. I knew that was going to be shallow. Alright, we're on it now. Second piece of lead, and this is an area that, I mean, there should be bullets. Look, you see where it's laying right there. There should be bullets here. More bullets. So I'm just a couple feet from where I found that fired pistol ball, and I just found this little lead thing. I guess this is some type of seal. Man, this camera makes that machine go off. I'm a good ways from the loop. Must be something to, I wonder if the Wi-Fi's on it. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like some type of bale seal. It says C7. Got some iron on it too. It kind of read really light. That's why I didn't get the camera out. I thought it was just foil, because I'm getting a lot of foil signals in here, but maybe we'll start digging those too. It's not a bad little signal here. There it is. That could be a small bullet as well. It's not on the surface like that last one. I definitely have to dig it. Yeah, sounds just like the other one, doesn't it? I suspect that's going to be a bullet. Alright, here we go. I don't think it's going to be too deep though. That might have gotten it. Let's check it. Nah, still in a hole. Let's just grab that loose dirt. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to dig it out. Oh no, there's something red right there. Probably a shotgun shell. No, that's a root. That's weird about this camera. It's making it go wickety-wackety. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off for just a minute. I'll dig this thing out and then we'll get it back on again. Alright, so it's out of the hole. Right there. Trying to get out of that. Make it easier for you to see. It should be like right on top here pretty much. Famous last words. Jeez. Alright. Oh, there it is. I don't feel it yet. Ah, look! It's green! That might be a coin or a button right here. Or a shotgun shell. I think that's a coin. Can't tell what it is. I'm going to go ahead and clean this off very carefully. It might be an Indian head. I don't think it's a wheat penny, so I'll be right back with you. Just give me a second. Well, it's definitely an Indian head penny. I think it's 1879. It's weird because this is the second one I found in just a few days. Let me flip it over. That's the back of it, and it says 1 cent. Now you always hear me say like Indian head penny or wheat penny. They're really cents. And some coin people freak out when you call them pennies, but that's what the average person calls these things. So the average person, me, is going to call that an Indian head penny. Nice. So I have 3 signals in a row right here. I just went ahead and moved the leaves off of it. Here's 1, 2, and 3. And I thought we'd just go ahead and dig these together real quick. That's not reading too high. I don't know about that one. Not reading like a bullet, but definitely not a penny, I don't think. Alright. I probably got it. I don't think it's very deep by the sounds of it. Well, like the shovel is making it go off, or the camera's making it go off, not the shovel. Alright. I know it's in front of that shovel where I'm hitting. What I'm going to do is just pry it up out of the dirt. If that doesn't have it. Ooh, that's nice. You see it? Oh no! It's a piece of iron. Actually read pretty good. Let's look at it on top of the surface now. Yes, it's got that little ripping sound, 57. Hopefully that's not what these are. Now, see, that's much higher. But there's a lot of iron here, because you can hear something good right there. But here comes iron here, too. That's different. Let's go ahead and dig that one. I'll leave that hole open just for a minute. But I will get it covered up as soon as we're done here. Alright. Alright, put that here. See if we got it. Alright. A little more digging. I can definitely hear some iron further over, hopefully. There it is right there, I think. Oh, something roundish right here. What is it? Hey, that's a lid. Probably Merry Widows, if you know what Merry Widows are. I wouldn't doubt it. I think I actually hit it too. I don't see anything on it. It's a newish lid. It looks like silver, but it isn't. Just cheap aluminum. Alright, okay. Well, sorry about that. Let's try this next one and see if it sounds any better. I'll definitely go over that hole again, too. Yeah, a lot of iron. I heard something here. Yeah, it definitely sounds a lot better. Grab this shovel. Not very deep. That could actually be a penny, maybe. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't think this one's very deep either. I don't see it yet. Alright. Grab my machine. Bring it over. Yeah, right there. You see it? I don't know. Yeah, it was only a couple inches deep, if that really. So I don't know if it's gonna be any good or not. Yeah, right here, it's a bullet. This is a fired round musket ball. See, it's fired because it's flattened there. 69 caliber, so we can pretty much assume that's going to be military, because most, civilians didn't run around shooting 69 caliber balls because they were kind of expensive back in the day. A lot of lead in that. Alright, we'll get back at it. I'll do the same thing. I'll go ahead and line up a couple signals. That way I can put my headphones back on, because I can hear much better with the headphones. It makes a lot more sense to me. So I have 3 more signals in a row. Don't know what they are for sure. One I'm pretty sure is a bullet. So let's just go ahead and hit those. I've actually been here for like half an hour. It took me that long to find 3 more signals. So after these we'll probably move a little bit at least. Got my headphones out for you. Tuck the things in my pocket, just like that. Alright. This is the first one. A lot of iron in here, so you can hear, like, that's all iron right there. But there's something good right there, so let's go ahead and dig that up. The old shovel. I don't think it's going to be a lot of iron. And getting some foil, but some of the foil's actually turning into shotgun shells. So we might start, if we find anything dropped, we'll dig those signals too, because they could be buttons. I'm in all metal, by the way, trying to get a little more depth. I don't know if it's really helping or not, because everything I found in all metal I could hear and discriminate, but I'll probably just go back to discriminate. Alright, that should have it. I think, oh yeah, gotta get my machine. Jeez, what a caddy. Oh, that might have been me. Alright, back up. Nah. Yeah, it's reading the 50, so I'm not sure. Might be a shotgun shell, or it could be a small bullet, I guess. Yeah, there it is. It's a little baby bullet. I'm going to assume that's a modern bullet, or a modern light bulb, because I don't think it's a Civil War light bulb. Oh man, that was actually down a ways too. That's very disheartening. Because something that light to be buried, you know, even if it was only halfway down there, that's definitely disheartening. So we'll go ahead and check those other two holes out, and we'll probably start moving up some, get out of this general area. I'm just not getting anything good, except a couple bullets in the very beginning. So this one is probably the most promising of the, well, let me make sure this is set. 98, 2 plus. Alright. It's the most promising of the signals. You see it, there's something good right there. That could be a bullet. When you hear the, like his iron there, I mean, there's a lot of iron in here. So we've got one good signal right there, and the other one is just right there. Not quite as good as this one. Well, as far as it maybe being a bullet, at least, and not a light bulb. Alright. You see it? I do, maybe. Is that it? Nah, hopefully not, because that's aluminum if it is. Alright. Alright, still in a hole, 79. That's probably going to be a bullet. Might be in the loose dirt, I'm hoping. Usually I always try to make sure, you know what, I shouldn't do that, because that could be a bottle cap, you know, with glass on it. And yeah, so let's not do that. Let's dig it out of the hole. Normally I like to get it out of the hole onto the ground before I listen to, you know, before I actually try to pick it up. I'm just trying to speed it up a little bit since you guys are with me and it's hard to dig with one hand with a shovel. Alright, so let's just go ahead and dig at this with a shovel, yeah. One-handed. I'm trying to dig back behind it and just scoop it up in that loose dirt since it's nice and loose here. Let's see if that got it. Hopefully it did. Yep, I think that's iron that you just heard squawk, so there it is. Should be right in here. Just get it, just move it to the side just a little. Ah, it's a shotgun shell. Wow, I've dug quite a few of these today. This last one for this area. You know, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? I'd be really surprised if that's anything but, well, if it's a shotgun shell. Who knows what it really is, but I don't see it yet. We'll go ahead and grab a one shovel full behind it. Try to get those roots cut a little bit. Drag this into a can or something. Yeah. No, that's actually lead, so that's a good sign. It's older than a Budweiser can and it's been cut, so well, we'll probably keep on moving, I guess. Kind of struggling to get good signals in here, but I just got one, dug it up. I can see something. I have no idea what it is. It's not a coin, but there's also a bunch of glass here too, so maybe we can find some bottles in this area if we dig around some. I think this is what I'm hearing. Now, I have not picked it up, but I think that's what it is. What is it? Oh, it's a little toy car or something. Yeah, not sure what that is. It's got springs in there, so it's probably just junk and screws. So it's screwed into something. I'll check the hole. There's a bunch of glass in here. That's not glass, but yeah, there's some there. Doesn't look terribly old, maybe turn of the century, but we'll look around here a little bit more. This is exactly what I was talking about being careful digging with my bare hands, because I heard this cap, and guess what? It's attached to a very sharp bottle, so always be very careful with that. Well, it's been at least an hour and a half since I last turned the camera on. I'm just not finding anything of interest. I did find something just now, so I'll show that to you. Sun's getting low. As soon as it hits the tops of those trees over there, we're going to have to leave. But right here, I just dug this piece of lead, which I think is another bale seal. It's like PCC and S, maybe G. Doesn't look very old. That could have even come off of an old telephone pole. I don't know. Probably did. Probably off someone's electric box. I say US, I don't know. Well, I think I have a Civil War bullet. You see the shadows are getting long. Right there. Might be a Sharps. I don't know for sure though. Let's look. Either a Star Carbine maybe. Nah, it's a Mini. Is it a Mini? Alright. Fired. Yeah, that's fired. You can see the rifling cut into it right there just a little bit. Nice if it had been dropped. I would have had a little more oomph to stay longer, but we have about another 15 minutes. My shadow gets right there. We have to go. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick roundup here because the sun is just on the horizon. I found a lot of junk mostly today. These are all shotgun shells, 12 gauge shotgun shells. Got a couple pistol casings, a light bulb, a bunch of just junk here. My best things, well, of course the best thing is this one Indian head penny. I have that fired bullet, this fired bullet, bale seal. This little blob is something. I think it might just be melted, but I'm not positive. And I have one other round ball that is not in my bag, so I either lost it or maybe it's in here. Yeah, maybe I lost it. Jeez, that's terrible. Seems like I always lose at least one thing every single time I go digging. Alright, gotta head out of here. We'll try again tomorrow. Well, actually not tomorrow. I got chores tomorrow, but we'll get back out there within a few days, I promise. Hope you enjoyed the little hunt and the squirrel. That was probably the best find. We'll see you on the next one.
And I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving.